Hello guys, welcome to another video. So far we have reached here. We can post, we can see our posts and we can modify them. But now it is time to create a single post page, and if you click on the title or any button anywhere else or to view any post, so we can see the full post in the single page view. And one thing more, to add a delete button, so we can do this. I'll add the link to view the single page and the single post on the title, and I'll create another button here in the action section to delete the post. So first let's do this one, the view single post. I'll come to my resources folder, the views, and to the post, and create here a single dot blade dot php view, and it will inherit all the things that we have in our dashboard. So I'll just copy all this and put it inside the new file, and just this table instead of this table we have to view our uh, full post. So I'll just remove this table from here, and actually let's just here put an h2, for the title, post title, and put a paragraph for our content. So, and just consider that I copied this from post.blade.php, and here the title of the page is also dynamic, so we have to send this as well from the controller. The first thing, how to access this single, for that we have to create a new route. We'll go to route here, inside it let's say how to access the single. If somebody just want to access the post with its id /id, so here we will put the wildcard post /id, and it will show this post for them. Or we can use post view /id, and from where you should get the data. Again, you should go to the post controller class and get the data from show method. We have the show method there, and if you come to the controller post controller, here we have a show method. Here you go, and the show needs an id, so that is very fine, and we have passed the id from here. And also it should not go without or on response the request without the authentication. So when we request this url for any post, it will come to the show method here, show function here, and it go. Let me just type return view and posts dot single, which is our view. Let's say refresh, and now just go to the browser and request the post /view / for example 6 undefined variable title. As I said, it needs the the page title is dynamic, so we have to pass that as well. So we can just come here and just make a variable called title view post and pass it via this and title okay, put semicolon here. Let's refresh it. Here you go, we have the view post, we have the post title and lorem. They are yet not dynamic, they are static, but we will change them with the contents of this post id number 6 or whatever id we get. So let's just say find the post first, post equal to post eloquent model. I will use the find method to find the data, and when the data is found, that is okay. Only this is the one thing we need, and pass it to the view post post. That is it. Now we go to our single page, and instead of post title we can just say post title, and for the content as well, post content. Let's save it and come here. Yeah, to test post 5 I have changed. Now we can go back, and for example a test post, the very first one. Okay, this will edit, sorry, and we have to add the link to our title in the posts view. So I'll go to post view in our table. This is the post view. I'll just grab this, cut it, put an anchor tag here, inside the anchor tag the name, and here the address or the URL of the post. So slash post slash view, the one which we created in our routes. So slash id, for the id I'll use this one that we have done before. Now if we refresh here, we get links here. We should get links here. I think it is not working, the links are not working. Oh, sorry, I've just the wrong place. I've placed it in the wrong place. That is for id. I should bring it to the post name, to post title. So yeah, just cut it from here and paste it here, and cut this anchor tag as well and put it here. Let's save it, and now check. Here you go. When we click on any post, let's say a test post, we get just the data, and we can design it just a bigger title and with the tailwind, because tailwind is included. So we can use, let's say, class, just for showing, let's say text to Excel. That was for the title, and let's say margin Y on the x-axis, and for the content we can add more classes for the content as well. So if you go to posts and get an test post 2, here you go, we have this. Now we have to add the delete button here to delete the post. So we'll come to the table again, and inside the actions at the end, for the second A, I'll use the same href which we have just changed this edit to delete, and the post id should be the same thing, and I'll just use the rem or remove option. We have the remove. Now when we click, it should go to post delete 1 or the id, whatever post it is, but the route is yet not created. So first we have to go to our webs and create the route. After all this, I'll show you how to customize, how to organize our routes, but now let it be as it is. Get, and if someone asks for the route post slash delete slash and gives you any id of any post, then you have to go to a post controller class and go to the destroy method. We have a destroy method in our controller because our controller is resources, as we created it very first time, resources resource controller. Then we have the destroy function at the end, and it needs an id. So when it comes to this one, let's say return I am deleting your post. Let's say save and just refresh here. When we request to delete post 1, it will say I'm deleting your post, yet it is not deleting because we have not set to delete it. So for deleting, let's say post equal, first find the post. From where? From the post model, find, and the id is given there. So when it finds, we can say post delete, and when deleted, return redirect to posts slash post. Let's say just post. Yeah, now if I refresh and want to delete the very first test post, remove You can see the very first post is removed, and now we have only 5 results. Let's say remove this post 5 as well. Here you go, we have now only 4 posts. So that was it for this video. In the next video, I'll show you how to organize the routes in our web.php in our route file. So it is a mess yet, but I'll show you how to organize it. And that's it. Thank you.